I was waiting on your teeth. When I see the teeth, I know it's genuine, or at least it's a better staged fake smile.
Let's look at the comments. Look at who's already been here before.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another live episode of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real-life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT. We are 4 hours earlier than normal once again because I would like to get to my little nephew's baseball game. I went last Wednesday. He was happy to see me. I was excited to watch him play. He had a couple of hits, and I watched him slide into home base a couple of times. He's a really good athlete. He's only 6, and I can't believe how great he is. But anyways, I posted a reel of just a quick little thing of something on I think it's only on my Facebook and YouTube right now. But anyways, I'm going to read the comments of who was in here before we got started. But first, I want to check in. CT, say hi to the people. For the audio podcast. New hair. Check him out, y'all. Check him out. Check him out. So the first comment they got here was Latasha Luxuries. And she says, MGR with our favorite emojis. Hey, 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 which is the tangerine heart and tangerine emoji for me and the blue heart and the crown for him. Keena Keen was for after that. We ready. My favorite emojis all over there. Team Tanjareen, Team Reen, and she added Team CT all day. That was very sweet. But guess what? Stop the presses, because this is the first time I ever noticed Jordan Taylor sending a super chat, and he did it before the show even started. Thank you so much, Jordan Taylor. Pew, 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 pew. It says, the show is going to be great as always, showing when people have to be their best they can be, and all of it's thanks to Tanj and CT guidance that has put everyone on my thanks to the both of them. There's never any punctuation in Jordan Taylor's. I do the best that I can. All I know is it's very positive. It's always very sweet. Thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this Tangerine and CT tree with the super chat of $9.99. These kisses are just for you. Thank you, Jordan Taylor. I appreciate that. That was early, too. Jay Diltz says, what's good, people? Isaac Woodrow says, marriage go round. Let's go. ZDawg with both of our hearts over and over and over again. And Latasha, the laugh, the length, looking at the hair, I think. Yay. So thanks for being here, you guys. CT has not said more than 6 words to me all day. So let's just check in. Banter Snatch, get to the counter ready, because maybe he's in a bad mood. I don't know. CT, what's on your mind?
I just woke up. So I don't really have a lot to say yet. I'm still adjusting to the day that God has allowed me to have. And I also am like, man, I gotta, my arms aren't blown out. I did that arm workout that I told you I was gonna try yesterday. Last night before I went to sleep.
So it was like 300 of one thing and 180 or something of the other?
60 times 3 is 120? No.
Times 3
is 180.
180.
Yeah.
And 300.
Yeah, 180 and 300. The so close to 300 and the full 180. It was like 300 skull crushers and then 180 hammer curls. And I was like, man, I'm about to be up all night. But I went straight to the shower and I got into bed.
Thank you for that.
And it was like 1, I think, at the latest. And then I was like, all right, bet. And I was trying my best to go to sleep. And I was able to go to sleep. And then in the middle of the night, I was like, any minute now, my arms are going to be like, I can't even lift them. And it's not how it feels. I feel normal. So
tomorrow, give it another
day.
Well,
hopefully not. I still got to do it tonight. It's an everyday thing.
I love it. The arms are about to be diesel. I'm ready for it. He's giving himself a new challenge here at the house. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for talking to me. And
I also had a dream.
Y'all, whenever he has a bad dream, somehow I'm in it somewhere, and he wakes up upset with me. Really, literally upset. Even though he knows it's a dream, he's pissed at me for the beginning of the day. So let's hear this dream.
You know what's funny? You too have done that to me, but
I'll tell you, man, I was mad until I woke up and realized it was a dream. You'll wake up, realize it's a dream, and still be mad at me.
You weren't there.
I wasn't in this one? Oh, I wasn't there when you woke up? Yeah, I went to work out. So this confirmed your dream because I went to work out and I wasn't in the bed next to you when you got up.
My dreams be giving me clues, and I was like, okay. I've solved the mystery.
Okay. So what happened? Did I do something wrong? Did I kill somebody? Did I cheat on you?
Wish you had killed somebody.
What did I do, baby?
Latasha Luxury.
I already put all these up. Stop changing the subject. What happened in the dream? Because you haven't talked to me all day.
You just got back home.
You just woke up.
Right.
But when I asked you, were you okay? You didn't say anything.
When did you ask?
When you woke up.
Your tone is getting argumentative. We don't want that to be
I want Bandersnatch to count this. Bandersnatch says we ready.
She only counts when I.
Yeah, that's right. She seems to agree.
So you're good. So just go ahead.
What's wrong? No. What did I do in this dream?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fine. Then let's sing the theme song.
Oh no, I'm not singing theme song already.
Oh yeah, that's the beginning of the show. No. We do the theme song, then we catch you up on the week, and then we talk about relationships.
No more theme song.
Do you have a theme song for us?
No, we're gonna get a graphic. No, it just plays it when we come in.
A graphic?
Yeah.
Boo! That's boring. All right, there's a graphic. Now, you ready to do the theme song?
Gotta update that.
Yeah, you got a lot of hair now. This is something.
I'll tell you this. I didn't know my length was that crazy. Like, I thought it was gonna be like short, and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Yay, guys! He's getting locks again.
The world has been saying it.
They have.
Welcome to the Lord. And now they're back. Everybody act like they've been there.
I'm happy if you're happy.
No, you're not.
Theme song. You ready? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and Bandersnatch says, here we go. 1. Thank you. Jordan Taylor says, his dream is trying to guide home. All right. That's safe. Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. I knew you wasn't gonna say nothing.
I thought you were gonna do it.
Because
I said no more.
We are doing it.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CC's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are up. Married things and things are up. The Real Relationship Podcast. Blacka, blacka, blacka. Pew, 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 pew. Thank you, baby. That makes me so happy.
You know what make me happy?
Happy wife, happy life.
If that was ever true, it would not be for me.
It is so true. Nah. And that's all there is to it. So let's see. We got the pew, 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 pew from T-Hawk. What's up, GW? The theme song is always good. Yes. Thank you, T-Hawk. He's clapping for us. All right, you guys. The energy is different today. I don't know what to do. It's early. It's all my nephew's fault. I love him too much. He's so cute. What's up, Amos Coast? Thanks for watching us all the way in the Netherlands. Bandersnatch said, great effort, CT.
Thank you, Bandersnatch.
10s. There you go. She gave you 10s. Anything about relationships on your mind, baby? Maybe something that has to do with the dream?
Yeah. Don't trust a girl if she got a friend that has a food truck. Also, if you bring random friends in, like, yeah, that's my friend. Like, I didn't invite this person.
Okay. So the dream has something to do with a random friend and a friend with a food truck.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Green Ranger says, my boy back with the locks, and Tanjareen got the 30-inch bust down. It's a great Wednesday. Hey, we're going back in time. Hey, not the 30-inch bust down. That's hilarious. Well, I guess I'll read a couple of memes and
you work hard at those. You find them. You should talk about them.
Yeah, let's talk about them. Actually, this one was something that came to the Discord. I believe ZDawg posted it. It may or may not be something that we'd want to do, but I just want to pose the question to you guys because he posed the question to us.
I think you should pose the question to everybody. Pose the question to them guys because he posed the question to you.
Okay. Oh, look, it went away from in there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's gone. That's funny. I uploaded it today and it's not in there. All right, we'll go to the next one. I'll get back to that. All right, so this one is... I kind of want to see that. Okay. It looks like this. And it says...
They can't see that.
Oops, I'm going the wrong way because I'm looking...
Still going the wrong way.
There we go. All right. Can y'all see that?
They still can't see that.
They can see it because I can see it in the reflection right there. It says 5 questions to ask your spouse on a regular basis. Number 1, what's your biggest need right now and how can I help fulfill it? Number 2, do you feel like our intimacy could be better? Number 3, what goals do you have for yourself right now? Number 4, is there anything I do that's frustrating to you? Now that's how you start an argument. And number 5, is there anything that you're keeping inside that you haven't told me? And there's the argument if you didn't start on number 4. So this is a meme that says you should ask your partner this on a regular basis.
ZDawg sent this to you?
ZDawg put it in the Marriage Go Round podcast room in my Discord. So babe, is there anything that you've been keeping inside that you haven't told me?
You want to start with the argument? Wow. Who starts with the argument?
Do you want
the first 3 were like a butter up, and the last 2 were like, all right, we're gonna scorch this earth since you didn't give me what I wanted to know.
Okay.
Or it was like the first 3 would make the spouse feel like, oh, they genuinely want to make things better. And then it's like they go straight down.
Yes. Are you stalling?
Oh, I'm not gonna answer any of those.
Oh, wow. Why not?
Oh, because I feel like when you answer a question, when a question like that gets asked, you're either lying or telling the truth. And if you're lying, it's just like, oh, all right, well, let's move on to the next question. But if you're telling the truth, then it's like that becomes the argument.
So I found the meme. I got it up here now. Of these questions, is there anyone on here that you think is a healthy thing to regularly ask your spouse? Maybe not those last 2, but what about, is there anything about our intimacy that could be better? Number 2, do you feel like our intimacy could be better? Is the actual question.
You're saying, so the initial question is, are there any of these that should be asked on a regular basis?
Yes. Meaning more than once.
What was 1?
1 is, what's your biggest need right now and how can I help fulfill it?
And what was 3?
3 was, what goals do you have for yourself right now?
I feel like 1 and 3 out of all 5 questions are extremely productive to ask your spouse. 2, 4, and 5, it depends on when you ask them. Like, let's say y'all get done smashing, everybody's had a good time. You're gonna have a great answer. But if y'all haven't smashed, it's like, what? You know what I mean? Or 4 and 5, yeah, that's destructive. ZDawg, you a horrible person.
William says, number 6, are you cheating on me? That's a good question. That is a great question, William. Let's just cut to the chase. Are you cheating on me?
That's what 1 through 5 lead up to.
Is there anything that I'm not doing that I should be doing? How's our intimacy right now? What are your needs right now? Is you cheating on me?
That's where they go to.
I mean, I love it, William. I love how you think. Oh, Adrian sent a super sticker for $2. Adrian Proctor, these kisses are just for you.
Hey, Proc.
Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. Jordan Taylor says number 3 sounds something like both people in a relationship should accomplish. I like that. A goal. Latasha put it inside. Oh, Latasha put it inside and was conversing with Eddie Mack and ZDawg. Oh, you put it there. My bad, Latasha. I thought ZDawg put it there. Get your credit, baby girl.
Don't ever speak in third person like that. She said it like she wasn't Latasha. Latasha put it in there? Are you also Latasha? Yes.
Thank you, Latasha, for putting it in there. GW says don't ask, don't tell. So you don't want to ask any of these questions. You just want to be in a relationship that doesn't have open communication. ZDawg is laughing. Yeah, cut to the meat, William says. 1 and 3, definitely don't ask. 6, if you don't want to know. Ooh, just cuz actually found out that his wife had somebody else. And this hits home for you, just cuz. I'm really sorry. Don't ask number 6 if you don't want to know.
So sorry that you had to relive that just because your team leader posted that question inside. Someone from Team CT would never do that.
How do we know William Fitzgerald isn't from your team? He's the one who put number 6. That was his. That was him that put that.
We're talking about the list.
The list didn't have nothing about cheating on it until William added the cheating.
No, he said 1, 2, and 6, right? Is what just Gus said.
He said, don't ask 6 if you don't want to know.
1 and 3, definitely don't ask. 6, if you don't want to know.
He didn't put any parentheses or punctuation.
Right, that's why I read it.
1 and 3, period. Then he says, definitely don't ask 6 if you don't want to know.
That's crazy interpretation because I read it as 1 and 3, definitely don't ask, comma, if you don't want to know.
You left 6 completely out of it.
Well, you knew 6 was there, right?
You can't reread something.
I don't know my glasses on. You don't let me hear my glasses.
I didn't let you have your glasses on.
You said take them off when we started.
Just for the screenshot. You know that.
All right. Well, I'm not able to read without my glasses.
Follow-up question. Do you really want to know these things? Great question, Bandersnatch. Great question. Great question. Whenever I take my wife out, I always ask her, quote, "Are you happy?" I feel like that would cover so much. That's a great question, William. Why do you wait till you take her out to ask her that? Y'all live together. Why wouldn't you ask her that? Yeah, she got it right. Thank you, Jessica. I know how to decipher when people don't use punctuation because I get to practice it all the time when I'm reading you guys' comments. This is why grammar and punctuation is important. Exactly. ZDawg is extremely intelligent.
So no matter what, if she got it or not, start using punctuation. So nobody has to decide if who's right.
Jessica says, thanks for knowing me, Tanjareen. What's up, Conscious? All right, let me get to some fun stuff. Jackson. Because apparently the answer is no. We don't want to ask our partners these kinds of things, which I think it's important to ask if the intimacy is good. Maybe you don't word it in a way like, could our intimacy be better? Because I feel like there's always room for improvement in anything, but you could definitely ask your partner at some point, do you want to try anything new? Should I pull back on anything? Like, you definitely want to have that kind of conversation, I would think. Lexi Lex says, it seems like a nice idea to have these combos with your spouse on a monthly basis. And she's happily married, so.
I'm happy for her and for the man happily married. That's great for them.
But you don't want these kind of conversations.
I'm very moody. So you ask me a question at noon, you'll get a different answer at 3:00. So it's,
That's a really honest answer.
I know myself. That's why I'm saying those questions depend on the person that you're with as opposed to just blanket answers.
Touche.
Because if I'm over here trying to make these ends meet and you come over here with these frivolous questions, you're going to get all the wrong answers. But if I'm flush or everything's taken care of, you're going to get a smile after each answer, which still might not be the answers that you want. He's just smiling about what he feels.
Like you said, there's going to be some people that lie about it anyway. So good point. ZDawg says, see, Latasha, capital letters, don't ask them goofy ass questions. Just open your mouth for things other than talking.
Wow.
I did not expect that comment to end like that.
Wow.
Open your mouth for something other than talking, ZDawg. ZDawg, do you have a woman? Oh,
all right, y'all still together because he had one.
Lexi Lex says, felt CT on the moodiness. Are you moody too, Lexi? You seem so sweet. It's a perfect answer because knowing oneself is knowing how to love. Good one, Jessica.
It is.
Hush, ZDawg. I wanted to ask that question as well, but I'll wait until our other guest gets in here about when you choose yourself and you're, focusing on yourself and all that stuff. I agree with ZDawg. King Diesel, terrible, terrible. All right, let's see what these memes are for today. This one, just a quick one, because I don't think, did I ask this last week? Did I ask this last week? I can't remember.
You never hear men say they want medium ugly women. Ladies, get it together. You did not ask that one last week.
All right. Y'all saw it. What's going on, ladies? Why are we saying looks don't matter? Why are we cool with a medium ugly dude? Men never say stuff like that. Why are we settling? Why do we say, I love a dad bod? Do we really love a dad bod? Or is it just that's all that's out there now? So we're just gotten used to having dad bods and we're looking forward to dad bods because we're looking for more in a relationship than the looks. We're looking for the protection. We're looking for the providing. Why don't men ever say, I'd be looking for a medium ugly woman?
Men say it.
Do they?
Just in different ways.
How do they say it?
It goes to the same thing of what why women end up choosing the guy with the dad bod is because you start to see men and women make these choices when they're about to be like 30 or when they get out of a bad relationship or when they get turned down enough times by somebody that is their physical type and they realize, oh, I'm not my type's type. I'm not happy with my type. So I need to be fulfilled. I need either as you said, protection. I need financial stability. I want to have a stable home. I want to have children, somebody who's going to show up for me, somebody that's going to adore me and do the things that I have done for my type, done for me. And you see it for everybody. That thing starts to happen towards 30 when they realize, oh, I've been making bad decisions. So they start choosing what's better for them. It's kind of like what I'm saying is equally people start eating salads when it comes to relationships. They start eating healthier. So they start dating healthier as opposed to, oh, that pizza looks good. ooh, that mac and cheese and fried chicken looks good, they start going for vegetables and smoothies and salads.
So they're choosing what's best for them.
Exactly.
As opposed to what's looking good for them. Never trust the big button to smile. Come on, preach, Reverend CT.
I mean, I didn't come to do it today.
Well,
but,
I got it out of you, and that's what we love.
If I have to.
Like, please throw the robe on. God Trip says, in quotes, I like average chicks is usually the code that men use. Men don't really pursue what they don't like.
That's true too. I always used to say I love and you know this because you always make fun of me when we're watching TV shows. Where you're like, I know you like her because it'll be like a really plain looking woman. She doesn't have on a lot of makeup. She doesn't have all the works done. Like, I just like a natural face.
Let me tell you something. CT loves a plain looking what woman? The whaties is what we're talking about. Whenever there is an average girl, worse than Girl Next Door, because Girl Next Doors are super cute. Like, I would put Christian, how do you say her name? Christian Bale? I don't want to mix it up with
Kristen Bale.
Kristen Bale. Super cute.
Veronica
adorable. Girl Next Door, cute.
Well,
I get that. I get that.
That's a fine platform.
But we'll be watching something and it'll be a less than mediocre looking woman. And he'll be like, damn, she look good. And I'm like, but her eyes aren't even symmetrical. What are we talking about right now?
Less is more. And as while we're on the conversation, a lot of women will make this comment about what men's preferences are when it comes to like the internet. They'll be like, oh, y'all say y'all don't like these BBLs, but y'all be the ones liking these pictures and liking these videos and following these girls. Yeah, I also like ice cream, but I don't have it every day. And it's not something that I would bring to a family dinner. You know what I mean? You bring a real dish. My point is this. People can like something and be like, oh, that's attractive, but it doesn't mean they want to bring it home to their mother. So when you see the BBLs or the face full of caked up makeup or all these wigs and lashes, a lot of times that's not even why the guy is liking the post. The guy might like the post because she shook her butt a certain way, or because she got nice cleavage, or because she said something sexual or looked sexual. And it's like, ooh, yeah, let me like this. And then a woman sees that and was like, see, they just like these BBLs and they like that. They're like, actually, I just like how her skin looked with that thong on it. Or I like the way that she's advertising her getting smashed on OnlyFans.
Okay. So there's different reasons that the girls get liked that look fake is what he's defending. William says, I like salad, fried chicken salad. That's very funny. Bandersnatch says, in order to have a type, your type has to want you. And unfortunately, most people's type ain't choosing them.
Exactly.
Exactly what CT was talking about.
You not your type's type. You have this idea of what you're attracted to, but just because you're attracted to that doesn't mean that that's attracted to you. Exactly. Now, if we break down the differences of what Tanjareen and I are attracted to in comparison to what we have had out of our preferred attracted types, will it always line up? No, nobody's will. I could say, oh man, you know who my type is? Like when I was little, I liked we just talked about her the other day, For Your Love.
Oh, you still love her. My girl, Tamala Jones.
Tamala Jones. Woo! Since I was a kid, I've been like, oh, Tamala Jones is gorgeous. And to this day, like she has not aged. She looks amazing.
She looks good.
And who's to say that I would have ever been somebody that Tamala Jones would have been interested in? But at the same time, I know the types of women that have been attracted to me. But just because I know those types of women doesn't mean that that is my type. Whereas Tanjareen might be like, oh, I only like tall, lean, dark-skinned guys, but super light-skinned dudes are all that approach her, or white men approach her. That doesn't mean that that's her type.
This is true. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Facts, CT, I be like, dang, that is going crazy. That don't mean I want her.
Yeah.
ZDawg, oh, hold on. Let me go back to this. Guy Trip says, I love nerdy women, biggest freaks. They read and research. Non-symmetrical eyes is wild, Tanjareen, Lex says. ZDawg says, give me a Kyla Pratt type, just pretty. If Kyla read that, she'd be like, wait a minute, I'm not a bad bee. I'm just...
Kyla's drop dead gorgeous.
She is.
I remember the first time I met her. I think I met her right when she got with her now husband and child's father. Me and BT had done a comedy show, and I was like, "Yo, Kyla Pratt's here," because they said Kyla Pratt was here. I was like, "Man, I'm about to go holler at her." And then she came out holding her man's hand. I was like, well, I'll catch her next time. And there has not been a next time because they got married shortly after and had children. Great family. Friends of the show.
So yeah, if you go into my Patreon, you'll see a picture of me and Kyla Pratt from way back in the day when I used to work at the Parkers. And she was just starting her acting career. And she's adorable.com. Super cute. And then we hung out with her at a concert. Was it Erykah Badu? It was some concert that we went to at the Hollywood Bowl out here, outdoor concert. And she was there with her homegirl, and we got to kick it with her for a while because I hadn't seen her in years. But mine is in the building. So Jessica's and ZDawg are arguing over Kyla Pratt, and they said they will arm wrestle for her. I love it. Winner gets to fight her husband for her love. I like that. I haven't done a good arm wrestle in a long time.
I feel like that'll be a good matchup because Jessica's has big arms, but also ZDawg is also a strong looking dude.
All right.
It's a good matchup. That's all I'm saying. Good matchup.
Yeah. I don't know. Who's taller?
Just cuz.
Just cuz is taller. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to see this fight. Big Rooster, if you can make her comfortable to be herself and make her feel safe in every facet, you become her type. Ooh.
That's not true. You become her suitor or her option, but you'll never be somebody's type if you're not their type. Let me tell you when you're somebody's type. When they throw red flag caution to the wind, that's when you're somebody's type. When a girl is like, "Ooh, look at him. Yeah, girl, but he's blah, 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 blah." And she's like, no. Like when she's justifying it, that's when that's her type.
Well, I think that both things can be true. What Big Rooster's saying mixed with what you're saying, because what he's saying can end up what you're saying. So I agree with both of you.
No, you can always get the girl or get the guy, but that doesn't make them your type just because they offer that.
All right. Green Ranger says, an Erykah Badu concert, I bet it smelled good in there. That's funny. CT with the Predator locks.
That's funny.
Let's see. They got a box and get in the octagon, Green Ranger says.
Aren't all locks Predator locks if you think about it?
No, some are longer and styled differently.
No, all of them are the length of Predator. These are kind of short to be that, but still funny. I'm just breaking it down.
Banter says, I've only dated my looks preference once, LOL. The looks aren't that important. You can't be visually repulsive, though. And that's my point, Bandersnatch. We have a look preference, but we're so willing to date others. And we might even become the person who says that you don't even care about if they're in shape or if they have the type of haircut you like. You just, you want more than that. But men, they're pretty consistent on the woman needing to be top notch. And one of my favorite jokes, I can't remember if it was Adele who said it, or not Adele the comedian. What's her last name? Givens. Adele Givens, or if it was some more, but it was back in the days of like Comic View, HBO, Def Jam. But one of them was saying something about, she was talking about men, and she was like, yeah, why don't you show everybody what your baby mama look like? And the crowd roared, because that baby mama don't never look as good as the girl you put in your music video, rappers. Never. And when she said that, I was like, whoo, that's real. You knocked up her. If you would have never talked to her again, or you wouldn't let nobody know that you was talking to her if she hadn't had that baby. Or maybe she held you down when you was in jail. Or maybe she cooked a mean mac and cheese and fried chicken when you got off the road. But that's not who you put in your music videos. So
I think the double standard is because the options are fewer depending on your reach. So if you are, I think I grew up with them saying there are more men than women. No, there are more women than men.
Yeah, definitely more women.
So if there are more women than men, then that's why these guys are so cocky and have such big egos, because they're like, oh, I'll just get another one. Whereas women are like, he makes how much a year? He's got 8 out of the 10 things on my list. I'll stick with this. I don't want to gamble no more.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'll stick here.
But that's when you reach the age of eating salads too.
Exactly. Yeah. When you hit about 28 to 35, that's when them salads start coming into play. You ain't just eating pizza at midnight no more. Visually. That was such a dope analogy.
I know. I'm really proud of you, baby.
Thank you.
ZDawg says, looks are rarely everything, but who trying to get fellatio and can't look at her and tell her she's pretty? Why is everything about getting fellatio?
ZDawg has a one-track mind. He wants the head about you. You understand me?
We know what you're into, brother. Conscience says you can't really go by looks because some women don't look the same when they wake up. Ooh, I'm attracted to the type that don't need no makeup. She still fly when she wake up. And you gave us bars, rapper.
You know who looks the same when they wake up? Kristen Bell.
Woo! Have you woke up next time?
No, but I can tell. Because she don't be wearing nothing on her face like that. That's just a natural face.
So
she's
Alicia
so
Keys, too.
pretty. Alicia Keys, another one. Gorgeous. Keep that hair braided. Woo!
Woo!
I'll tell you what.
She looks a little more ethnic with that hair braided. There's let me go back to Green Ranger. He said that in his family, he has 3 brothers. He says, I think a lot of men are in shape nowadays. I got 3 brothers and they're all in shape. I'm the only fat one. That's
hilarious. Because also, you're not even that big of a guy. Like, with his body type, you could be in shape in a month.
If he wanted to be.
If
but
he
already
wanted
got
to
the
be,
girl.
he's got the girl.
You got the girl, you got the son and the daughter.
Perfect family, beautiful kids, friends
Yeah.
of the show. I'll tell you this. Lexi Lex is also a natural looking woman.
Yeah,
you can
she's
tell
good.
that she looks the same when she wakes up. Just beautiful. Doesn't need all the extras.
Also, they answered our question earlier. Lexi Lex is moody.
Oh, I
She
can
says
tell.
she calls it emotional, not moody. And I
He knows
believe
how to
she's
deal with
with
it.
cancer.
He's even hit it.
And cancers can't help it. They go flighty. Just because, girl, you crazy, talking to his wife. The first time I saw you, it felt like when a lion sees a gazelle. Definitely my type. They're talking about whether or not they were each other's type.
Who?
All right. Lexi Lex and
Green Ranger,
who are married. You'll never get everything you want out of anyone. So the love is based on compromise. Ooh, Big Rooster said. All right, here we go.
I don't know. Things change. Like, because you're like, I can only speak to my moodiness. The things that Tanjareen offered when we first got together, that I was like, oh yeah, this is all I need. Those things changed as we got together and stayed together longer, to where the first couple of things I'm not into anymore. Whereas these things now, where I'm like, oh, these things are amazing. But it's like, it's 2 different relationships.
And I'm cool with that. Because whatever it is, I still got you. We still together. Let me see. I remember having a convo with a guy about his breeding standard. He wouldn't date a woman who missed anything on his checklist. That reminds me of my friend. She only would have a baby by a Nigerian man because she wanted him to be strong and tall, the child to be strong and tall. She got her wish, and then she found another Nigerian man because she didn't want a relationship with this person. She made that clear. She found another Nigerian to have her next child with, and she was very specific. She just wanted those genes. And I was like, huh, okay.
So now, what is it like her being a single mother?
She is, last I talked to her, she was running for office in her community to be like a councilwoman or something. She works really hard, makes good money, happily raising her kids.
So
and
she
they
never
are
even
tall.
needed them.
She just wanted
The sperm.
She just wanted the sperm and tall kids, yeah.
That's crazy.
Nigerian men are the best and the worst. I know, because I've had Nigerian in me, Bandersnatch. All right, let's go on to another thing from the internet. This one.
Nigerians are like scrolls.
I saw you thinking. I was like, before I push this button.
Nigerians are like scrolls. If you ever, like, I'm not a Marvel guy like that, but like scrolls are shapeshifters. You don't even know that they are amongst you. And Nigerians are people who could blend in perfectly with society. You don't even know that they're Nigerian, especially if you're just going off their voice. Like, you like, hey, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you? And you're like, oh, this is cool. Hey, man, where are you from? Zimbabwe. And you're like, geez, Louise.
Oh.
They start talking at Igbo or, whatever chosen tongue, and it's distinct. But a lot of them you wouldn't know unless they told you that they were Nigerian.
Oh, Lexi Lex says, thanks, y'all. I barely wear any makeup. Never learned how to properly apply it, so I just be out here natural. I'm glad. You didn't learn.
Let me tell you something. A lot of women haven't learned to apply it, but they still be applying it, and you be like, this ain't your face.
Ouch.
You don't know what you're doing.
I was literally thinking of a friend of mine that I've known for years, and I was thinking today, while I was putting on my little bit of eyeshadow, I was like, I want to reach out to her and see if she'd be open to me showing her a better way to do her makeup.
The answer is no.
Because her makeup never matches her face, and it's always, she looks like Michael Jackson when he transitioned into a lighter skin Michael Jackson. But she's like my color, and I want to help her, but I don't know how nobody in her life has talk to her, or maybe she's not open to it.
It's not about her not being open to it. It's the fact of so many years of women giving her this false sense of security by saying, yes, queen,
You killing it.
These are lies. This is why a lot of people can't progress, because people around them give them this false sense of security and they keep believing these things. So by the time you come around and say, hey, would you be open to another style? And they're like, I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. And you're like, you don't. And nobody's told you. And then you come off as a hater.
I'll be wearing the makeup, Monty says. Hope she ain't watching. Listen, if she is, then she would know that I'm talking about her and she would make an adjustment. But I honestly think she has no idea.
She doesn't. Her face
so
looks...
she could be watching this and be like, dang, I wonder who that girl is. That looks like Michael Jackson. I don't think she has any clue. My mom says, hi, mommy.
Barbara, her makeup be looking like somebody handed her a Boston cream pie and just threw it on her face.
You know what I'm talking about?
I definitely know what you're talking about. It's like, why? I remember when I was shooting sketches early on, I would tell a lot of the young ladies, I'm like, hey, natural makeup, or don't even wear no makeup.
He'll definitely give instructions.
Wear some gloss. And they'd be like, okay. And I remember one girl showed up with a whole lot of makeup. And there was another girl who wore no makeup and was like, but you let her wear makeup? I'm like, because she needs it. You don't need it. And then she's like, can I just add a little? I'm like, no, and please don't put on those stupid eyelashes. Anyway, the funny thing is sometimes people just don't know.
Bandersnatch says you have to let her know. Latasha says gotta tell her.
No, she don't, because she's gonna think she's a hater, and then Tanjareen is gonna be the one that catches the wrong end of the stick. That's not fair to Tanjareen. Come on, Team Tanjareen members. Why aren't you guys looking out for your leader?
Guy Trip says, I hate when they over blush the cheeks, looking like a prison model Kool-Aid clown face. That's funny, because that is how they make makeup in prison with the Kool-Aid powder. I'm mad that you know that. How can you tell them it's too much? How can you tell them it's too much?
Here's the thing. I'll answer your question.
Okay.
Who asked that? Bandersnatch?
Monty.
Monty. How can you tell them it's too much? By being willing to lose a friend. You got to be honest. I've been honest so many times, and people done cussed me out or called me a jerk or an a-hole, and I know that going in. But would you rather the truth, or would you rather, like I've said this to girls. I'll give you a perfect example. I don't know if I should say her name, but so one of the homegirls, I told her about this makeup. I'm like, yo, it makes you look older.
Oh, you've told the story before on here.
I don't think I said her name.
You did.
Well, I'm not gonna say her name now.
Okay.
So I was like, makes you look older, and it's just so thick, and it's different because your skin is incredible. You don't need it. And her thing was, yeah, but I look like I'm 12 without the makeup. And I'm like,
she does.
It's better that you look younger and just beautiful as you than trying to age yourself up with this makeup that doesn't look good. And I was like, at least for me, can you not wear it? And she was like, okay. And she was so shy to do it until every single person came by and gave her a compliment. And then she started wearing less and less.
True that. True story. So last thing about this, Latasha
Tanjareen has a beautiful face. When I met Tanjareen, she had the cake. And then I was like, hey, yo.
You just literally said this story last week.
Did I?
Yes. Latasha says if she's in your circle, you can pull her to the side. We're not close like that. That's why I haven't told her. If she was close, I would have been told her. But we don't see each other on a regular basis. But she's always sending me stuff. And I'm like, oh, this makeup.
Tanjareen's face is very beautiful. What you see right here is similar to what I wake up to.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful girl. Friend of the show.
All right, let's get to this. Let's see what it says. I don't even remember anymore. This is from 6 Brown Chicks. They posted it today. I did. You are talking. I appreciate it.
Well, do you think?
No. So this one is from 6 Brown Chicks. It's an Instagram page where they ask for you to leave anonymous questions about relationships, and they will call it Wisdom Wednesdays. Are you ready, CT?
I'm absolutely ready.
Please put your phone down.
Oh, it's down.
It's not down. Try to play it off. All right. It says, average guy here. My wife of 17 years divorced me, so I'm new to this dating a much younger woman thing. She's 23. I'm 51. She's my daughter's friend.
Jeez.
Wife caught us together.
Okay.
So that's how he lost his wife. I think I'm seeing red flags, but I'm not sure. I think I may not please her in bed. For example, I took her to get her hair done. I told her how nice it looked. Her beautician said, now y'all go home and mess it up. My girlfriend said, girl, he couldn't mess up my edges. Ha, 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 ha. She spent the night with me at my bachelor's pad. I tried to spoon with her, but she had a skillet under her pillow. Why? I asked. I'll crack your head before I let you Chris Watts me. Chris Watts is a triple murderer. I'm just an older guy. An old man will snap, take out his whole family, and go to work on time the next day. Y'all can't be trusted, end quote. Not true. I told her I expected love and reciprocation. Quote, give and take makes us great. Money makes me great. Give it to me and watch me take it. I want to see more of her, but I feel like an ATM. My money is running low and I don't want to lose her. I'm her boyfriend, not a trick. Also, my daughter stopped talking to me because of this situation, so I want to fix that too. Advice? He says he thinks he's seeing red flags.
Well, number one, my heart goes out to you, brother. Number two, you could always make another daughter. That's number one.
What?
I know that's not where you expected me to go, but you could always make another
51.
So what? That stuff is still shooting
out. That stuff is still shooting out.
It's still shooting out. And shout out to that goes for anybody out there. If you're an older man dating a younger woman, you can make another one. That's problem taken care of. Now that you're dating this young girl, I will say this. She's out of control for saying that you could mess up her edges in front of the hairstylist.
Yes.
That's already telling you that she's not impressed with your sexual prowess. Number two, you are just a sugar daddy to her. Just know that. And if you understand that, bam. Three, hearing that play out is very interesting because I've often thought to myself, I'm like, man, I'm not 21. And I don't think that I will be able to handle dating in general, let alone dating a younger woman, because reading that made me feel like, wow.
Yeah, stay where you are, baby. Y'all get back to those streets.
Those streets is cold from what I hear.
There. Banter says, how she got a skillet under a pillow in your bachelor pad?
That's his skillet.
Think about that. It wasn't even her house. Did she bring it in her overnight bag, or did she get it from his kitchen cabinet? Either way, that is a great point. He's a sugar substitute daddy. Oh, not the equal. What was the other one called? The pink
Sweet
package. Not the sweet and low sugar daddy. ZDawg says, dude married a city girl / gold digger. Can definitely make another daughter with a younger woman. Might make an NFL player. Woo, CT, you sounded like Corey Holcomb, LMAO. Make another child, Lexi Lex says.
I love Corey Holcomb, but I will say this. That's another unfortunate double standard is men can make them well into the day that they die compared to the unfortunate clock, you know.
I don't like the advice of you don't heal your relationship with your daughter, just make another daughter.
Well, we know why the daughter is hurt.
Joking.
The daughter is hurt because he's dating somebody that is her age. That's her friend.
That's her friend.
So that's why all this stuff hurt. Even if it wasn't her friend, she would still be hurt that he's dating somebody that's her age because it's low-key kind of creepy.
It's very creepy.
I mean, mentally, I always said this when I was dating older women growing up. I was like, I couldn't date nobody my mother's age, right? And that means I could go the lowest 4 years younger, but I could not date nobody my mom's age. That's just creepy to me. So in hindsight, if I had a child, or even think about my nephew or niece, my niece is like 17. She turns 18 this year. I couldn't date no 18-year-old girl. I couldn't date no 20-year-old girl. It's like, come on, man.
Thank goodness.
So, but yeah, you can always make another one.
That's wild. He needs to find an average chick. Guy Trip, nice callback. Nice callback. It needs to be, young women are not where it's at. Too much drama, too many STDs. Big Rooster. Have you had a story you want to tell us?
The only way I would see you finding a successful younger girl is if it would be illegal. I mean, you would have to literally, what do they call that?
Pedophilia?
No, well, it's up there. When you groom, you have to groom someone, and that's creepy.
I've been watching the Epstein documentary and the chick Gillian on Netflix. Oh, that's wild. Silly Rabbit, you are a trick. I like that. I also like Miss Mia, Splendid Daddy. That's very funny.
Splendid Daddy,
instead of being a whole full-on sugar daddy. That's funny. Bandersnatch, I'd be okay with that. Listen, Bandersnatch, he wouldn't be around long enough to see if he did make it an athlete. Oh, man.
It's true.
Dang, that's
start
sad.
making video files for your kids.
That is sad.
Hey,
he's only 51, you guys.
I know you know talking about when the kid gets
Oh yeah,
older.
when the kid gets 20, he'll be 70. Oh.
Hey, here's video number 667.
Oh.
You're probably 7 now.
Oh.
You're probably wondering to yourself, hey, what did my dad do when he was 7? You know?
All right, let me see what this one says. All right, put that one up there. What's this one say? Okay, and then we got 2 people in the restroom, so let's get out of here. This one, 6 Brown Chicks. It says, I've been dating Quan for 2 years. At the start of year 2, I didn't think we were going anywhere because he's still in another relationship. So I asked him to leave me alone. The next day he proposed. I said yes, posted my ring pic everywhere, and immediately began planning the wedding. I got a second job to pay for it. Quan and I opened a joint bank account just for the wedding expenses. He agreed to put $50 every 2 weeks into the account. His ex DM'd me to say that my engagement ring was hers and fake AF. I contracted cellulitis on my ring finger. The ring was a fake, and she must have never washed her hands because I contracted a painful finger infection. I planned the wedding alone, and when I demanded his input about the venue, he said, quote, shouldn't you do this with somebody who really loves you like that? I was shook. I guess this is the part where I tell you he stole the wedding money and went back to his ex. I'm hurt and confused. Why cheat with me just to go back to her? What was the point? And how do I get him to return to me? His ex's "we're a couple in love" posts are driving me crazy. Help! Wait a minute. He was cheating on you. He was cheating with you for the whole 2 years. You were the other woman. You said, I don't want this anymore. Stay with her. And he says, okay, will you marry me? But he took the ring from her. Will you marry me? Yes. And then you started to pay for the wedding yourself. Red flags are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we see them?
Here's the thing. Because people be in love.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. As a husband, him taking that money, bringing it back home, that's a W. But from the woman's perspective, and just being right and wrong, that was truly wrong. That sucks. Why would you waste somebody's time and break their heart like that? That's not good.
Shouldn't you be with someone who really loves you like that? It's hilarious. But for her to be like, but how do I get him back? How do I get him back to me after he says this and stole the money?
That sounds like a guy who's sweating people's edges out. She's
sign me up.
That concerned.
Not the finger cooties. All right, let's bring in some of our people who've been patiently waiting. Why would she want that thief back? She only wants him back because she's tired of seeing the posts of "we're a couple in love" from the real girlfriend. Because she knows
the real wife.
Well, I don't know if they're actually married or not. I don't remember that, but the real woman that you've been the side chick beside all this time, she must have felt heartbroken when she found out that ring wasn't meant for her. Jordan Taylor says she see that huge red banner. He didn't want her from the start. Exactly, Monty. Welcome back to Lock Nation. Maestro 124 says to you, CT.
Appreciate that, fam. Got my powers back. All
right, go ahead. Let him in.
It's time.
Open the door. Open the door.
To greet the birthday boy.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to King Tay.
Blacka. He got his birthday gear on. I see you Under Armour t-shirt for the birthday.
The birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy to the birthday boy.
Team CT all day. Birthday king.
To the birthday boy.
One more time.
The birthday boy.
How you doing today, CobraTay?
I'm blessed with an ED. Feel me? I'm blessed.
With the ED.
Blessed. Thank you for knowing that the ED goes at the end of blessed. Because I get so tired of people saying, I'm focused. I'm focused on this. I'm blessed with that. No, there's an ED at the end of these words, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for knowing, CobraTay.
Yeah. Well, I'm just enjoying my birthday right now. Getting ready to go to dinner in a little bit. You know, just come on here and give y'all a little update.
Damn, that was a quick update.
All right, and I want to know who he's going to dinner with. Oh, he's back. It's trying to come back in.
Oh, cool.
Getting myself some new gear. Getting hyped up.
You went away for a while. Who's taking you to dinner, or who are you going to dinner with?
I'm going with my mom and my friend who I call my brother. So we all going to a restaurant to for dinner. So you know, I'm just enjoying myself right now, and then going to be booking the Airbnb later on. Getting ready for May, getting some new hype gear. So I'm getting ready.
Thank you. So please, when you book the Airbnb to come to the team takeover that we've invited you all to, please get it in one of these cities. It would be Van Nuys, Studio City, Burbank, or North Hollywood or Glendale. Piss booked it in Monrovia, which is none of those cities that I listed, and it's not near the LAX airport nor the Burbank airport. So I'm not sure why he booked something that's 25 miles away from where we are.
He gonna be pissed.
But please, please, if you're watching and you can, even though you paid your deposit, if you can take it back and pick a place that's closer to the zip code that we sent you, please do that, because it will be more convenient for everybody who's coming in from LAX to get there, because it's gonna be like over an hour to get from LAX to where you booked that room. What city are you booking yours in, sir?
I'm going to Van Nuys. Van Nuys.
Right.
Did you say Van Nuys?
I mean, I get it. I did the
I
same
love
thing.
it. V-A-N, and the next word is N-U-Y-S, and you said Van Nuys. You got to call it that from now on out. You going to Van Nuys? That's right by us. Monrovia is insane. Bandersnatch lives in California.
Look at Monty.
He going to be pissed.
Capping for pissed.
Pissed is fine with Monrovia.
That's how I read it with the head shake. He is fine with Monrovia.
He still got that pandemic Wi-Fi. They talking about you. I thought Thanos snapped. That's funny. All right, so
that's a good reference.
He gonna be pissed. It's hilarious.
He gonna be pissed.
Good job. All right, so you have a birthday today. You're coming in town. You're gonna book your Airbnb in Van Nuys. Van Nuys. How'd you say it?
Van Nuys.
Van Nuys. Yes. Van Nuys. Like the news, newspaper. Got it. Van Nuys. You gonna book your Airbnb.
I don't know why that's so innocently
I
hilarious.
love it. I don't ever want you to say it any other way. Van Nuys.
Because it's also the ooh that they have in Baltimore.
Yeah, that too.
Van
One,
Nuys.
2, 3. You're doing too much. I'm going to Van
Yo,
Nuys.
that was so innocent.
I love it.
I definitely thought it was similar when I first read it. I was like, how do you pronounce this? But yeah.
I definitely found a smooth
B&B?
B&B in NoHo. Paying for that next week. Flights already paid for.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Thank you. This is Keep It Smooth. Keep It Smooth is bringing his family's coming in North Hollywood. Yay, not the birthday roast. We're not roasting him.
No, it's just, he said, listen, y'all know the difference when I'm laughing at somebody and I'm laughing with them. He genuinely made me laugh by saying that.
I love it. Don't ever change.
It was so innocent.
We adore you. You have any questions for us, or you want to tell us anything about relationships?
I might answer that question, and I got a question.
Okay.
That first is the one y'all just did, that 6 chick question. Why in the world would you want somebody to come back to you after they didn't give you a fake ring and then say, oh yeah, how do I get them back to me? Because I'm tired of their post. Simple. Get somebody new that will give you a real ring.
There we go.
Then you can post. Say,
There
look,
you
you got a fake ring, I got a real one.
You're using too much logic. You can't use logic.
Too smart.
They don't use logic. Just remember that.
She got an infection from this fake ring that would belong to the other woman, and she wants him back. I need these stories though, because it gives us something to talk about. So I love it. I absolutely love it. Anything else, sir?
First of all, CC, you looking like Wesley over there when he was North American champ. So hey,
Nice.
That's hilarious. Appreciate you, man. My power's coming back.
Yeah.
Arms are
looking like Static Shock over there, brother. You know. But my question to y'all is, if you had a way to celebrate a special occasion, whether it be anniversary, birthdays, whatever, with your significant other, how would you celebrate it?
Great question. I want to take her somewhere for our anniversary. Yeah, but I don't know how it'll pan out. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be on our anniversary or if it'll end up being before the end of the year. I don't know. But yeah, it's like you definitely want. My goals have always been, I look at this relationship as I have to take care of her. So it's like, let me do this. Like, for example, when I was a kid and my mom, I was still Tanjareen about this. I'm like, my mom would always go grocery shopping or get everything that I needed. And then she was just like going about her business because she was like, I'm stressed out, but he's taken care of. Like, that's how I feel about her. Like, I have to make sure she's taken care of, then I can be left alone.
I love that about him. I love that trait. I didn't even know that it was in him when I first met him. I saw a little bit of it, but the way he takes care of me makes me feel so secure and so loved and appreciated. And the weird thing about our relationship is that next month is his birthday first, then our 10-year anniversary, and then my birthday. So the fact that he's trying to figure out what to do for me, his birthday comes up first. I'm trying to figure out what to do for him.
My birthday has come up first all this time. And
right,
all
I'm letting the
I ever think
audience
about
know.
Is the
and he'll
damn
keep
anniversary
asking me, what do you want to do for your
birthday.
birthday? And I'm like, we got to get to your birthday first. No, what are you going to do for yours?
I wish her birthday was in September or November. Then I could focus on me.
Then I'd be a Scorpio or a Libra.
It wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked. But I asked him what he wanted to do for his birthday this year. He said he wanted me to take him to a nice dinner, which is simple, but I know he also likes gifts, so I'm going to have to come up with some gifts too. But I'm taking him to dinner. Remember you said that?
Yeah, I remember I said that.
You might change your mind by the time.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do.
CT is very sweet and taking care of Tanj. Thank you, Jordan Taylor. My mom says,
thanks, Jordan Taylor. Hey, what's up, Barbara?
CT, the great protector, Reginald Williams says.
Reggie. Man, my guy Reggie, man.
Guy Trip says, I just realized CT is wearing his Bonita shirt. See how you do, Guy Trip? See how you do?
Hey, Bandersnatch, you talk about joy. That made me laugh. He wants to feel, but my cousin called me. My cousin FaceTimed me Saturday.
From Texas.
And said, hey, man, I'm out here celebrating my birthday. And we were like, yeah, man, happy birthday. He was like, I just wanted to FaceTime you and say, CT wants to feel a bonita.
It was so random. I'm like, you never know who's watching our videos until you see them out somewhere and they say something.
Yeah.
So it's very funny. All right, we got to get this next person in here because I am going to go to a baseball game in a little bit. But
yeah,
we adore you. Question about the trip. Guy Trip said, what about Oxnard in one of these comments? Oxnard is...
as a trip?
I hope you don't mean as getting an Airbnb to come and see us.
Oh,
I hope you're joking.
No, Guy Trip. You don't want to say that.
Oxnard is 60 miles north of here, and that's where I'm about to drive to go to this baseball game. But that is not where you want to get a room, and I hope you're kidding if that's what you were talking about.
Is he coming?
I don't know. That's why I'm not sure what he meant by what about Oxnard.
Oh.
But okay, we adore you, CobraTay. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the birthday wishes. And I'll be out here celebrating for all of us. All right. Peace.
Joy.
Bye. And next up, who also just had a birthday.
Yep. There she is. Ashley.
There she is. Her birthday was 4 days ago. What's up, gorgeous? Looking so sweet with the glasses on and a little ponytail. You look so trustworthy. Lois Lane-like. I love it. Welcome to the show, gorgeous. How you doing?
I'm okay. I just cried and released a lot of emotions today. But anyways, happy birthday, CobraTay. There you go.
You cried today?
That face red. I knew some tears came out.
I did.
Y'all, please understand, LA miles do not work like everywhere else miles. It takes 45 minutes to travel 10 miles here. Thank you, Bandersnatch. It takes a long time. This is the end of the show, but I don't want to rush you out. Why were you crying?
I'm just realizing a lot of, I realized what my own red flag is.
Okay.
Because I've never experienced certain things in life, I feel like I've never been say, I realized certain red flags. I've never been in a real relationship.
Damn, Tanjareen.
Where it was say in person or where I was valued or anything like that, never got taken out on a date or all this stuff, and I'm realized that all these red flags that I feel like that's a red flag because I never got to experience the stuff. I feel like I would be scared if say if that opportunity was to come out. I would feel scared because I'm not used to it. I've never been. What would I do? So, not so. But my question is, can past trauma affect a person view the relationship to where it's maybe hard to distinguish what is good or normal?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
But in order, let me hit you with this, actually. I'm not somebody who tries to make a habit of kicking people when they're down. So I'm not going to do that. But I will say this to you. just because you haven't experienced those things does not mean that you cannot experience those things.
Exactly.
You can experience everything that you want to experience. You can be taken on real dates. The thing that I will tell you is the opposite of what it works for men. Like with men, they always tell us like, hey, don't think with your little head, think with your big head. So with you, don't think with your girl downstairs, think with your girl up here. Like these guys, men know exactly what to say to get in their drawers. We know how to make you feel good. We know how to make you trust and care about us just enough for us to get in them drawers. And what you have to remember is they can do this, but let's see how long you can keep this up. All right, cool. You making me feel good. You said all these nice things. Let's see if you can keep this up as long as it takes for us to get into an actual relationship, or for you to show me that your words are actually actions, that you can show me that you respect me, that you can show me that you appreciate my time, that you can show me a good time without us having to kiss or rub or touch or possibly get into sex, or you can show me that you care without me having to put down any money on one of your bogus dreams.
Ooh.
Those are the things that you have to implement. But you're extremely young and you still gonna get all of those things as long as you believe that you can.
Great advice. Did you just turn 32 this week? Okay,
Yes.
you and CobraTay
Same age.
both turned 32 in the same week. Beautiful. My mother says you're young enough to learn the lessons and move on. I agree with that. Just Cuz says, it's okay, Ashley. I'm going to take you on a date. We're going to the movies and dinner. Just Cuz, if you take her on a date, which you live all the way in Georgia, but you can travel, I would allow that because I would hope that it's a platonic date just so she can experience going on a date, but not something where y'all try to date and
He
you
gonna
try to
platonically
smash.
pull that thing out.
Yeah, I hope not.
That thing coming out.
Lexi says, Ashley, you got to be open to experience new things. You deserve happiness. Just take a little slow. So this comment right here is heavy. Latasha says, I never been in a real relationship and I was married for 6 years.
Ooh,
That's a lot.
that's hey,
That's a lot.
that's the ticket right there, boy.
Amos Coach said you still have your entire life ahead of you. A lot can change if you are willing.
True.
So and Reggie Williams says past trauma affects everything.
Yeah.
What I will say is you not being on a date and you not understanding red flags is not actually considered trauma to me. It just means you have learned that those choices you made in the past gave you results you didn't like. So now you need to make new choices. If you were very excited that a guy noticed you and wanted your number and wanted to spend time with you, and that's all he needed to do was want to spend time with you, now you're making better choices. Now you're going to do something. We told you to focus on yourself. I haven't seen you do that yet. You sent yourself flowers. That was great. This week you were looking forward to going on a date with somebody. You haven't focused on yourself long enough yet to go on a date.
All I know is I'm questioning on that because I haven't heard anything, and plus, I don't know. I'm just questioning on it because I feel like something may happen that's gonna compromise, and I don't want to feel like I have to compromise myself to satisfy the other person when I really want to focus on myself. Like, I just can't. Like, Mari, I just can't.
So this is what I want for you. You thought this person was taking you out to dinner for your birthday. They were supposed to come today, correct?
Thursday.
Yesterday. So
Thursday.
Tomorrow? Okay, but you're not sure it's going to happen because you haven't heard from them yet, correct? Name a place that you would like to eat.
Some Mexican food. I don't know. There's a lot of Mexican food places. I can't even pronounce their Mexican food names.
Okay, great. Can you please go get Mexican food today?
I gotta get my mom to take me, but I gotta figure some way out. But
Can you please do that today? If not today, do it tomorrow. Don't wait for a man that may or may not take you out and make that be something that you're focused on all week, because all your energy is now on that person. And that's not how you focus on you. You're focused on you right now. And what that looks like is you doing the things that you enjoy without waiting on somebody else to do it for you. You sent yourself flowers. That was great. Now you'd like to go to a nice dinner for your birthday. Go to the nice dinner for your birthday. So today or tomorrow, regardless of this man, you go to the Mexican restaurant. You sit down, you enjoy it. You make money. You've been sending cash apps around. Spend it on yourself. That's your birthday dinner. Enjoy it. Focus on you. Because these men are just trying to smash.
That's it.
And if you tell a man, well, I've never been in a real relationship, I've never been on a real date, so I'm not gonna give myself to anybody so they take me on a real date. Then what they gonna do? Take you on a date so they can hit it. So we gotta stop giving them the tricks, the cheat codes. We gotta stop. Getting counseling may be of great help, Amos says. Focus on yourself, and self-love is the best love. I'm telling you from experience, Ashley. That's CobraTay. That's your birthday, almost twin right there. Ashley should be happy to celebrate her birthday with the people who truly care for her deeply, which is her mom. And me, but I'm too far away. Date yourself, love on yourself. Or better yet, Bandersnatch says with a paragraph, big up your standards, girl. Ooh, if someone says they're going to do something and they don't be done, stop starting people off at 100. Start them at 0 and make them earn it.
Facts.
Ooh, it's all about Ashley's dinner. Sounds good. I don't know why you type that in capital letters, Isaac.
No, that's what he's saying. It's all about Ashley dinner. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. I need if there was okay, maybe I need a punctuation.
Yeah, punctuation.
All right.
Jessica's gonna come in. No, she read it right.
Why is Andre typing so much? Is this this might be a spam. This is too many things. If you find this message embarrassing, please pardon my manners. Yeah, because he sent something to this gotta be spam. It's too long. All right, we love you. Please post a picture. Because if you're gonna have some meat in your meal, which you should, because you're a meat eater, post it in the chit chat.
Oh baby.
Oh baby. Post it in chit chat and say, or post a picture of you smiling with your dinner and show us that you had a great birthday dinner at a Mexican restaurant.
And eat it at the restaurant. Don't get it to go and
definitely eat it at the restaurant. You're taking yourself to dinner. If your mom gotta drop you off, cool. If your mom stay with you, cool. But I'm just talking about you and the food. You deserve it. Screw this guy.
Don't screw this guy.
But don't screw this guy. Exactly.
I just want to say I love the video you sent me. I kept it because I was like, how do I save it? And I showed it to my mom. She's like, cool. Because I was like, let me be right back. I'm going to cry. And then CT, that message you sent me, I was like, be right back. Let me cry. And I was at a celebrity basketball game. I was like, you're going to make me cry. I'm at a basketball game. So, but I definitely appreciate it. I was like, but I did hear like, happy birthday. I was like, oh, that's
he was sitting next to me. We sent her a happy birthday video. You definitely want some carne asada fries, Guy Chirp says. And Jessica says, I'll be a gentleman when I take you out, but I can't help it if you want to smash me. Lord have mercy, Jessica. No.
I told you.
No, she doesn't want to smash you. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get out of here. I cannot wait to see the picture. Latasha said, post that meat. So post the meat. No, sorry, it was Miss Mia that said it. Post that meat, Ashley.
Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday week.
Wait, you about to say one quick thing? It looked like you were. Never mind. Don't think about it. If you weren't gonna say it, I thought you were about to say something.
That's so perky.
You can't help it. Goodbye, girl. Be a good girl. Be a good girl. I didn't mean to kick her.
Just hit something else. See if it comes out of that.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Thank you, baby.
No problem.
All right, you got a show coming up.
Tuesday, if you're in the LA area, I'm doing a show at Flappers.
You want to tell them anything else? Or you just want to say Flappers?
Yeah, if you want to come to the show, go to the link in my bio on Instagram. Get your tickets. It's only a few left.
Nice. Flappers is in Burbank, y'all. It's a great comedy club with delicious dinner. So if you're in Southern California on that Tuesday,
So
he's calling it, you calling it the Topical Tuesday.
A Topical Tuesday.
Which is really cool. A Topical Tuesday. And the day after that, let me put your flyer up that I had to screenshot that was super tiny on the Flappers website because you haven't sent it to me yet.
Because we don't have anybody in LA.
Well, I know people in LA and I would like to invite them to your show. A Topical Tuesday.
You on the show?
I'm on the show and I'd like the flyer. And I asked you for it yesterday and you sided me.
Because I was busting my butt promoting. I ain't had time for your shenanigans.
For me to help you promote?
You was no shenanigans.
Okay, then forget it. So that's his show, Topical Tuesday, that I'm not allowed to have the flyer for. And this is my show the next day at the Improv in Irvine with Tanjareen and friends. So check us out. And
because my thing with shows is not the other person's responsibility to get people there. I got to get people there, especially because this isn't like the shows that I used to do where it was like everybody was making money off of it. Like, yo, we get all that. So I don't like asking nobody to,
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too. I try to treat how I want to be treated.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Latasha's talking to Ashley. She says, if you can't get there, Uber Eats, light a candle with your flowers nearby and play music. That's lovely. I need to, that reminds me, we need to see how Slick the Fire is doing. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I might check in my Discord while I'm driving to or from the game, because it is an hour drive. Shout out to my workout partners. Christy Williams has been training us in the Discord.
That's Reggie's wife. Early
in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's really made a difference because now we have a consistent schedule of workouts, because Latasha and Monty come in on their own on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I lead us on Saturdays and Sundays. So you can get a workout every morning in my Discord for free if you want to work on anything or stay consistent. So I'm really proud of Monty and Latasha and Christy, because they're keeping me accountable to working out. And I've had 2 workouts today already because I went to my spin class after our workout there. Reggie the Pound got married. Shut up. No, Reggie Williams is in here, not Reggie the Pound. All right, talk to you later. Ashley should skip all that and work on her shoulders. I can recommend some videos. Guy Trip, what's wrong with Ashley's shoulders?
Bye, everybody.